This is going to be one of our longest videos, and I hope you stick around for the end because this was such an incredible experience, and it will give you some insight if this is something that you'd be interested in trying. We decided not to gift each other Christmas presents this year and instead go and spend some time together, just the two of us, and that's exactly what we did. So we went to see Moulin Rouge, and then afterward, we went to this all-vegan 15-course Japanese meal called Omakaseed. So here we have our first course. They were 15 bites of food, and I have to tell you, I did not think I was going to leave there feeling satisfied with just 15 bites of food, but I absolutely did. The creations were so original, so fantastic. The chef worked in front of you the whole time. Yes. That is gold that they are putting on our food. I almost felt guilty eating it. I've never had something like that before. I'm actually not a quote unquote bougie person, but this meal was actually called the Bougie Vegan because it is a 15-course menu. And again, the courses are just bite size. So we've went through a few of the bite size portions. So I will just give you, I'm just going to read off of the menu. Oh, we also did order a few drinks. So my husband got a drink and I got a drink. Mine is a mocktail because I don't drink alcohol. This one that we're showing you now was the largest of all of the portions that we've gotten. So this one was really, really good. It was tofu skin and then there was rice on the inside. And this was my least favorite. It was a broth that they make in-house. It was also like a palate cleanser for you to cleanse your mouth. They also gave you ginger, which the ginger was really good, actually. It was nice to just chew on in between meals, and it really did kind of cleanse your palate. This was awesome. There was an edible flower on top. I don't think I've ever eaten an edible flower, and I was actually a little bit nervous to try that one, but it ended up being my favorite. It was a red lentil pancake, kimchi, chives, broccoli slaw, black radish, date okonomi sauce, Kewpie mayo, and crispy potato chip. This, she said, was definitely a house favorite. They do something with the watermelon. They dehydrate it for like 36 hours and then rehydrate it. It was dehydrated watermelon, spicy mayo, scallions, masago arari, and then like little rice on top, like little crispy rice on top. She said that was definitely a fan favorite. I will tell you, I'm not a huge fan of seaweed. To me, it has a really fishy taste. So I was a little nervous about that one. That one I did like, though. The watermelon tartare was very, very flavorful. So it kind of offset the seaweed a little bit. There was another dish later that had, it was like a handheld seaweed. That was probably my least favorite because of how fishy it was from the seaweed. Both my husband and I were kind of iffy about that one.
We had to go all in.
Here she is charring one of our meals, so that was really awesome. This meal, she charred for a while. It was like miso on top. And that is eggplant with a scallion on top. Again, just the things that they do with very, very simple ingredients blew your mind. She talked to you the whole time. She let you know, what she was doing. This was another one that is a banana blossom leaf. So it kind of has the taste of seaweed. Wasn't my favorite, again, because it was kind of fishy. It had a nice crunch to it. The inside of it was really good. But yeah, as you can see me, I'm saying a little bit fishy. It's called a crispy fish taco. Crispy banana blossom, Asian aioli, fresh cilantro, and shaved radish. So this was really, really, it was good. Again, kind of fishy. But again, we went for the all vegan Japanese. So obviously that comes with the territory of eating Japanese. You're going to get those flavors. She was fantastic. She did a great job of kind of talking us through the whole meal. I will say this is a communal seating. So the room that we were in was so cute. It had books line the wall. I am a reader. I love being inside libraries. It was just adorable. And then there were 2 chefs, about 15 people at the table, maybe 20. So one chef worked with 10 people, another chef worked with the other 10 people. We sat in the middle, so at first it was a little bit confusing because we heard the other chef, but we were trying to pay attention to her. I would say that quickly dissipated because we were listening to her and we were interested in what she was saying, that we kind of drowned out that noise. They also gave us, there were 2 people celebrating a birthday. They gave us mocktail shots or sake shots. This is the only thing on the menu that is minimally processed. So that is a piece of vegan salmon that a vegan actually created, and that's one of the only items they don't make in-house. So it's oshi salmon. It's an oshi salmon fillet, charred umabushi glazed tomato yurkara and chives. This, we're already on to something else. Sorry, the video is kind of going quickly, but there were just so many things that we tasted, 15 items. So it was definitely really, really awesome to be there and experience those things. Like I said, she was a wealth of knowledge. Let's talk about price. So it is rather pricey. And one of the things we walked out of there saying was we had a great time. We loved the food. Maybe not a once in a lifetime thing, but I would definitely say just a once a year or once every few years. It's not something we would put on like a rotational thing. You know, we go to Turf, Surf, and Earth a few times a month. We're not going to come here a few times a month, right? So maybe just once a year or once every few years. This was our finisher, which was a seasonal mini donut, bite-sized delight with apple cider donut, cinnamon sugar, pastry cream, and orchard boba. So again, that was really good. It was a nice little sweet bite to end. Here's the menu if you wanted to pause it at any point so that you can more closely see all of the ingredients. We each got a drink, and our receipt totaled $252 plus the tip. Very pricey. If you're interested, though, I encourage you to check it out.